Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it's finally here. I finally have a PC in 2021, a new PC, if you can believe it. This is a result of months and months of research and months of scouring the internet for all kind of information that I can find and putting together spreadsheets and comparing AMD to Intel and everything you could ever think of. This is the result, and it's finally here, and I can't believe it. CyberPowerPC, I bought it from Costco online, not in a warehouse. I saw it pop up, and it was basically exactly what I was looking for. It's got AMD 5800X and RTX 3070 video card. Pretty much everything else is basic, but those two components are exactly what I was looking for. So I figured I'd make this video doing an unboxing. So when I bought this at the time, there were 6 reviews. There were 2 1-star, 2 4-star, and 2 5-star reviews. The 2 1-star reviews mentioned that it looked like a return. Screws missing, screws everywhere. It was just a mess, like they shipped the wrong power cord. So hopefully I don't have that same experience. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, but we'll see together. And as I mentioned, bought this from Costco, so the huge benefit to Costco, their return policy is the best. So if there's like anything wrong with this, hopefully I can just go to the warehouse and work it out, return it, whatever I have to do. When I bought it from Costco, I bought it on March 17th. It is now March 30th, so 13 days, almost 2 weeks to get here. But I was charged on the 17th, and then on the 20th, something weird happened. I looked at my charge, and it had a like a refund for the exact same amount, and that really worried me because this hasn't shipped yet, or hadn't shipped yet at the time. So I was kind of concerned of what was going on. But then 4 days later, on the 24th, I saw the charge go through again, and I was notified that my item had been shipped. So it shipped on the 24th from just outside of LA, and it got here today. 6 days. Again, not bad. All right, I have waited long enough. Let's do this. I'm really hoping this goes well. You know, I have heard horror stories of how they handle packages at UPS or anywhere really, and that did not inspire confidence. Seems okay so far, I guess. Got a nice keyboard here, multicolor, fancy. Let's throw that over there. What is this? Nice little mouse. Sweet. What do we got here? Bunch of probably all the component books and all that. MSI, probably the motherboard. Cool. All right. So this is it here. Let's get this up here. All right, let's open this up. Looks okay. Okay. Oh, these are always tricky. Okay. Don't want to just pick this up. Let's do this. Let's get started here. Okay. There we go. Come on now. I can figure this out, right? There we go. Kind of difficult when you have a giant smartphone attached to your head. Okay. Flip this up. There you go. CyberPowerPC. So far, looking pretty good. Okay, there we go. Now, I have never bought a pre-built PC before, so I'm not really too sure what to expect. I have seen some of the packaging of some other YouTube videos where it had this giant, I don't know, expandable foam inside that like fits to the form of everything inside. Yep, this one has it, so that's good. Okay. Okay, so do not connect monitor here, see below. It's gotta be here. Okay. Now, from what I've seen, we have to take out the glass here. Is that it? I think it hinges, right? Somehow. Oh boy, there we go. Figure it out. Oh jeez. We're good. Okay. Let's see here. I definitely want to be as careful as possible here. This seems insane to me. Okay. Kind of just got to work it out here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Just got to easily work it out. Okay, so we have an MSI. Oh boy, I don't know if you can see that here. It's a dual fan MSI. That's good. Got your, what brand is that? Western Digital Blue SN550, 1 terabyte. Got your Wi-Fi card here, which I won't use, will be hardwired in. Okay, we got 2 crucial ballistic sticks here, which is good. Let's see if I can turn that on. There we go. So 2 RAM sticks, that's awesome. Looks pretty solid. What else? Motherboard Asus. I'm not sure the exact model of the motherboard here, but everything looks pretty solid. And I remember reading one of the reviews saying that it had a 800 watt power supply. So everything looks solid. I mean, this is a pretty impressively built machine here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Looks good. So I will be going through before I first boot it up, making sure all of the connections look good, making sure everything kind of makes sense, go through the wiring, see what I got. But so far, I mean, all the connections look pretty good. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, so alright, so let's go through what's in this bundle of joy here. So extra SATA cables. That's nice. Are these instructions? Oh, Wi-Fi card. Don't really need that. MSI. I originally thought that was the motherboard, but this is the video card. So, quick user guide. Okay. Let's go. Insert USB key to begin. Important, read this first. Well, didn't do that. Take the panel off, get that stuff out, make sure cables are good. What you gotta do, connect the display, peripherals, power up. Easy enough. This is something. It's definitely something. Wi-Fi? Probably. Yeah. Fan power cable, looks like. A 3 to a 4? I don't know, that looks like a fan cable. Okay, for the headphones, if you have a microphone and a microphone and a separate headphone jack, this combines it into one, so I'm assuming that up there is a 1. Extra zip ties, extra, honestly don't know what you call these. I'm not an expert by any means. And here, okay, so there's your motherboard, Prime X570. Okay, so there you go. There is the motherboard, Prime X570P. I know this isn't a top of the line motherboard. I don't think it's too bad, so we'll see. Make sure this is the right power cord. Looks like it. Yep. Okay, that's that. So as far as the case, we got USB-C, USB 3.0, headphone jack, pretty standard. We got no USB-C here. That's kind of disappointing, but whatever, what can you do? All right, so let's flip this around. See how this looks. Honestly, I really like this case. It's clean, not too much going on. Simple, I like it, I'm a fan. All right, take this off. So these, I don't think come out as far as I can tell, which is pretty nice so you don't lose them. There we go. Okay, just gotta loosen this screw. Go figure. Let's see, is this mesh not really easily removable? That's okay. I think the dust just collects here and then you just wipe it off. Okay, let's see this cable management. So it's a little messy, just a little messy here, but that's not terrible. I don't know, I probably wouldn't do much better. I'm not completely OCD about this stuff. So yeah, you can see here there's extra hard drive slots, which I will be putting in. I can't see anything like power supply. I'll have to figure that one out later. Oh, here's your SSD slots. Yeah, I like that design. These are your regular hard drive slots, then your SSD slots here. Sweet. All right, so most important topic. Let's talk about price. So I paid $18.99 for this. Now, given the circumstances with everything going on with GPU shortages and CPU shortages, that's really not a bad price in my opinion. My target was to spend around $2,000. So after taxes, this was like 2000 and I don't know, 13. So it's really, you know, it's right on target. It's really, in my opinion, a pretty fair price for what you get. Now Costco did have another one just like this. It had a 10700K Intel, and that was $17.99, so $100 cheaper. I really think this processor, the 5800X, is a superior processor, in my opinion. I definitely think it's superior, so that $100 extra is probably worth it. So one of the other websites I would constantly refresh and check PCs and see if they have video cards is Micro Center, which fortunately I live, about 30 minutes away from one in Michigan. They had a pre-built system with a 3700X and a 3070 for $17.99, which is $100 less than I paid for this, but it did have 32 gigs of RAM. I think for $100 more, this is definitely the better system. Micro Center also had a 10700K build with 32 gigs of RAM. That was $18.99, so same price. To me, I think the 5800 is a superior processor to the 10700. I don't know about the new 11700s that just came out, or the new 11th gen Intels. I'm not too sure how they perform yet. Micro Center had another pre-built power spec brand with the 5900 and the 3070, so the upgraded chip from this, which ultimately that's probably the one to get, but the price was $23.99, so $500 more than this. To me, it has the same video card. I can't justify that price. If it had the 3080, that would be hard to pass up. One thing I did was custom build this on CyberPowerPC's website, and the price came out to be around $2,300, which really was surprising that it was that much more for the same exact build, same case, same video card, processor, RAM. I mean, everything was basically the same, and it was $500 more. But that's been it. Let's go see if it boots up. Okay, I went through all the connections. Everything seemed okay. I didn't find anything loose, so I think we're good to go on that part. Got the internet, the keyboard and mouse, and power. Oh, also display. And let's see what happens. Cross your fingers. Nope. I'll get you every time. We got some lights. That's a good sign. Okay. That's a good sign. Let's see what happens here. So one thing I noticed is that it is extremely quiet. Super nice. Alright, well, it's just going to go through Windows boot up. So as it's going through the setup, so I am upgrading from a Intel 3770K. I built my system almost 10 years ago now. I think 9 years ago. So 9 years ago now. I've got a Radeon 570, which I upgraded from a 5870, which was the original video card in that system. So this is going to be a giant upgrade for me. All right, so there you go. All set up. Running perfect so far. Don't want to jinx it. All right, I will leave you with the best part.